Hi everyone. So this is my Hoya Obavata. You can see clear difference between the cutting that is doing well. It's very lush and healthy and green, and this is almost turning yellow. For some time I was suspecting this is to happen, but I thought it will pull through because there was a lot of plants, a lot of roots here which were healthy. So I thought, uh, as per the normal behavior of any Hoya, they have a tendency, if the plant is strong, to pull through, utilizing roots that are closer to the root system, closer to the media. But here that's not what has happened, because this has been happening for some time. It's totally dead and gone. It's a root rot and the plant is done. So I can do a bit of saving. This will definitely pull through if I use a 10-50-10, which is like a magic elixir for me, that has high phosphorus levels. And this is how I will be chopping this to restart. But before that, I'll show you the difference between the healthy cutting and the mother plant which is struggling. See, if the roots are good, the media will be attached to the roots. That's one of the main ways you can identify that your plant is doing well, because sometimes when you look at the roots, you cannot actually say whether they are dead or alive. I'll put this back, and there is a aerial root here which has been in the media for some time, but it has got pulled through. I'll try to utilize it, but however, this will be one cutting I'll be making, and away from these nodes which are all together, which will not do anything good for me. Okay, and here, can I utilize this? No, because these are very dried up and dead. I had a whole load of aerial roots all along the stem, which developed under the nutritious conditions that this was in earlier, but now all of them dried off, and if I just pull one or two, they will just come off. Whatever that would not come off, right, are the good roots. Don't even think of touching them. They will have a healthy look also. They will have a liveness in them. So here goes. I'll just take it off from here, thinking that these roots will enable them to reroot itself again. Okay, there are two roots there which are not that healthy, but hoping that they will do something, I will keep them. And since this is a very long strand of Obavata, I'll make a cut from here also, because it's too long to root on its own and give a lot of nutrition to the cuttings. Remember, the cut has to be very clean and straight. So these are the cuttings. I'll insert this too, and I will wash the media. Because I'm using charcoal and lava rock, I can use the same media again. If you are directly rooting your cuttings in the media, there are 5 things you must remember. First being, the rooting cuttings should be safely in the media, and for this you can use a top layer of pebbles. If you can thickly layer it, that would be ideal. But if you have a very low amount of pebbles, you can utilize that only around the rooting cuttings, because the already rooted cutting has its own media around it. So when you safely tuck it in the new media, all you need to do is to gather up some media around the root system according to the depth that you are potting it. Second is you have to thoroughly flush this pot. You can place the pot under a faucet or a hose for just 30 seconds, so all the leftover debris would come out and the media will flush into the nooks and crevices that we could not shake and make them go into. The third is you have to use a high phosphorus fertilizer, that is the P high in the NPK of your fertilizer. You can go with your usual fertilizer also, but here, because the cuttings are severely dehydrated and almost yellow, I am opting for a 10-52-10, which is my usual magic elixir. And if I'm spraying it today, I will spray it in another 4 days because I need a quick root growth in these cuttings utilizing the aerial roots, because the cuttings do not have any root system on them. Fourth point is you have to keep this in a very indirect lighting situation. And the fifth would be that you should never water these frequently until you see new leaves in them. But bottom watering is fine, so I will come again to you with a new video, a continuation of this, once I see some development in these cuttings, a change of color or a new leaf. Until then, guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. I love you guys always for watching my videos. Bye bye.